So with this exercise, what we're doing is we're getting our ulnar nerve moving and stretching. So I'm gonna bring my index finger and the tip of my thumb together, and then I'm gonna keep these 3 fingers straight. I'm gonna try to get them supported on my chin, and then like this, supported on my face, keeping them straight, and then do this little Monopoly guy eye thing here. And then trying to get my elbow up as high as I can. I'm gonna feel pulling into these 3 fingers, that's normal. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to straighten my arm and rotate my palm away from me facing back while still keeping these 3 fingers up. I'm gonna feel pulling into that. And then this is what it's gonna look like in real time. So we're here and then reach away, really reaching away. The further I reach with my shoulder blade, the more of a stretch on that nerve we're going to get. Just go within your tolerance. The goal is we're just working on getting that nerve moving to what we can tolerate. So these are sunrise salutes. What you want to do is you're going to start with your hands together. You want to make sure that you're not getting any movement from the rest of your body. Try to keep your head still, upper body still. We're not arching from our low back as we reach up overhead. We bring our hands together. Take a breath in as you reach up overhead as far as you can. Try not shrugging up as you do it. Just sort of reach up. And now bring your hands apart. Bring your elbows wide and back, squeezing your shoulder blades back. And then you're just moving through that. I like to breathe in here versus breathe out as you come down. You may even feel like you're getting a little bit of a chest stretch here. This is a pec minor stretch with head turn. So now we're focused on adding a little bit of a nerve glide component by turning the head back and forth, working on the mobility of these neurovascular structures all the way from my neck into my left arm. We're gonna follow all the same rules with the regular pec minor stretch. Gonna have the hand set up here. I'm going to be mindful of my shoulder position, squeezing my shoulder back, my shoulder blade back. I'm going to turn my sternum this way. Now I feel a good stretch in this region here. I can shift my weight forward if I want more of a stretch. Now maintaining all those positions, turn the head as far away from your arm as you can, come back to midline. As I do this, I feel a little bit more pulling, even starting at the base of my neck on the side, pulling into the region that I'm focused on. I'm just going within my comfort. For me, I'm able to turn my head all the way. Say that you turned here and it would cause your symptoms, or you're like, you don't want to go any further, that's fine. Just turn to what you can work with.
To mobilize the pec minor, what you want to do is get right under the pec major mass. So you get right under here and put the pressure on the pec minor. It's usually a little more sensitive than the pec major, but that's okay, work within your tolerance. So right now, I put my hand behind the back to kind of expose that area a little bit. And then from here, I can go side to side or up and down. So from this position, I kind of work under that pec major mass, put my pressure here, and then I'm working back and forth. You're not going to get much of the muscle, so you're not going to move too much. The movement should be very subtle. Then you can also kind of go up and down. You're going to feel it on the ribs. It's actually on the 3rd to 5th rib here. So you're going to feel some of those bumps that you go over are the ribs, but that's exactly where the pec minor inserts. So you can work right on that area. For this exercise, what you're gonna do is first rock back. This is gonna round the low back a little bit, which is what we want actually. Now you're gonna be doing the cat-cow with a rounded low back. What this will do is bias your mid-back or your thoracic spine. So as you rock back, hold this position, and now you're gonna arch, really getting that extension of your mid-back, and then the rounding of your mid-back. Here you can push your body away from the floor a little bit too. So you're coming down, arching. If you want to lift your head up too at the same time, that may help. And then round. Really push out, and this is where you would exhale. So inhale as you come down, arch, 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 and then exhale. And this will really get your mid-back moving into extension here, and then flexion here.